Welcome to Cartoon Limbo. Stay as long as you like. You're just in limbo.
Good evening. My name's Larry Keller. I'm the mayor of New Hope Borough and very proud to say that I'm also a board member of New Hope Arts. And this is the first event we have since we've renovated the space, and it's called Cartoon Limbo, as you know, and I think that everybody here is enjoying themselves this evening, and we're looking more and more towards some additional shows this year, and hope that you can join us from some of our additional shows.
So one of the great stories that I love about Rejection belongs to a cartoonist named Jerry Greengrass. Now, Jerry Greengrass, being a she, was a cartoonist for Playboy in the early 60s, when probably everything was done by mail, and you maybe not even talk to the phone to the art director. And Jerry was a regular contributor to Playboy, and somewhere along the way she got invited to one of the Playboy mansion parties, and she shows up to the party having not ever met the art director or editor, and said, "I'd like to meet the art director." Goes over, sticks out her hand and says, "I'm Jerry Greengrass," and the guy says, "Oh my God, you're a woman," and they never bought another cartoon from her again. So these are some of her cartoons. None of these have anything to do with Playboy, but these are some of her other cartoons that have been in limbo. What we have here are the hopeful and great professional cartoonists of the future. We have the kids from kindergarten into 6th grade. Each of these kids are a part of a cartoon contest that we're doing. We're going to have a preliminary judging in a couple of weeks, and then we're going to have final rounds of judging in about another month. But these are the same kind of things that I did when I was a kid. I drew. I loved cartoons. And you can sort of see how the style morphs from the younger stuff here very often. What's funny about some of these is just the drawing style. Some of these make absolutely no sense, but they're absolutely hilarious. These are kindergarten kids drawing. Followed by, we've got the 1st graders here, where you can see little by little they're starting to add some voice balloons. It's starting to be a real cartoon. All right, so everybody along the way, all the great cartoonists of the 20th century and perhaps 19th century have experienced rejection. The majority of cartoonists who have great success have stacks about, I need to back up, this big of rejected stuff to stacks about this big of published stuff. And one of those greats, believe it or not, was Charles Schulz. And what we have in the exhibit are letters that Charles Schulz wrote in 1947 and 1948 to a friend of his, lamenting the fact that publisher after publisher, editor after editor turned him down. He even got a syndicated deal to be in a newspaper, and then it got dumped at the last minute. So along the way we have Schulz here discussing the fact that I received another rejection slip, this one being on a gag cartoon sent to This Week magazine, and the idea is knocked out below. So here we have a Schulz cartoon that he drew in a letter to a friend, and about a year and a half later his Peanuts got picked up for publication, and the rest is history. So the two pieces you see here are from a book called Zoom Cat Zoom, and they've been through the rejection process many times, because when I was a kid my dad owned a drive-in movie theater, and I decided at some point I would write a kid's book about a drive-in movie theater. But editor after editor and publisher after publisher that I took it to said, kids don't know what a drive-in is, we don't want to do a kid's book about a drive-in movie theater. So along the way the drawings were saved and they got moved into a collection of poetry and cartoons called Zoom Cat Zoom. So they are out of limbo.
Hi, I'm Paul Beckwith. Proudly, I'm a member of the Board of Directors of New Hope Arts, and I'd like to welcome you to Cartoon Limbo. I'm very proud to have been able to have made this production possible here at New Hope Arts on Stockton Avenue. We look forward to welcoming all of you as members of the New Hope Arts Council. This project came to me in a way of, this is the limbo. This is between the creation and the press. It never would happen. Everything is created in here and just waiting for people to come and enjoy it and enjoy the process of it with the artists. There's going to be the interviews and the presentations, and we're very proud at New Hope Arts, and I'm very proud that I was able to bring this to fruition with Louis Matheny and all the wonderful volunteers at New Hope Arts. So I'd like to thank you, and please, I look forward to seeing you at another event very soon.